Hi, and welcome along to ArsenalFanTV. Time to preview the game, Everton versus Arsenal. Brought to you today by the excellent football app, the One Football app. Don't forget, for the starting 11, download the app. You can get the starting 11 just for the game. You can get all the information on the game. It's an excellent app. The link is in the description below, so please make sure you download that excellent One Football app. Now, let's get into this game. A very, very important game for both managers. For Arsene Wenger, last time out, Arsenal beaten by Watford. Troy Deeney came out with the comment after the game that we lacked cojones. It was a really disappointing performance by Arsenal. And the manager's under pressure. I mean, at the end of the game, you know, we're just into October, and fans were singing, a lot of fans, you know, not all fans, but a big section of fans were singing that they want Wenger out already. And that was because it was such a poor performance. One of those performances that we've seen far too often from Arsenal, where basically we just capitulated. And it wasn't a good performance, let's have it right. So Arsene Wenger's under a lot of pressure. However, Ronald Koeman, the manager of Everton, is also under immense pressure going into this game. They lost during the week in the Europa League against Lyon. Beaten 2-1 in that game. They're bottom of the group in the Europa League, so it's not even like Arsenal where we went away to Red Star Belgrade, we got that victory, we're top of our group, you know, we got something to hold on to. They have been very poor. 8 points so far this season out of 8 games. Their worst start, I think, Everton, for around about 9 years, if I've got it right. They spent £140 million on players, Ronald Koeman, in the summer, bringing guys like Sigurdsson, Rooney. And let's have it right, it's not worked. You know, they are on very, very poor form, you know, and a lot of people were talking up Everton before the start of the season, say they'll finish above Arsenal, they can get into the top 4, they'll surpass Liverpool as the top team on Merseyside. It's just not happened. And basically, Ronald Koeman, if he loses this game against his real adversary, him and Arsene Wenger don't get on. We know that for a fact. If he loses this game, that could be the end of him. That could be that. He could be out of a job by the end of Sunday if he doesn't win this game. This is a very, very important game for Ronald Koeman. And if he loses this one, as I said, that could be it. However, he's got a good record against Arsene Wenger. Even when he was at Southampton, had a good record against Wenger. Of course, there was that game last year when we went to Everton away. I can never forget it. And that was the beginning of the end for Arsenal. We went there, we lost, we got beaten 2-1, and that saw Arsenal just slide after that, and that was the end of our title hopes. So Everton, you know, they'll be up for this game. Don't get me wrong, they will be up for it. Wayne Rooney, you know, he always seems to do quite well against Arsenal in the past. It's almost 15 years ago to this month that he scored that wonder goal against Arsenal, which announced him onto the scene. And Wayne Rooney will be, you know, looking to really put in a captain's performance. He was rested during the week and he'll be gunning for Arsenal. Sigurdsson, he'll be in the starting lineup. Again, he's a quality player. Has scored against us before when he's been playing against Swansea. We can't underestimate the players that they've got. You know what I mean? They've got quality players in Everton's team. It's just that they have not been clicking so far this season and they're under pressure. Now, for me, Arsenal have to get off to a fast start in this game. This is a game for me where we've got to take it to Everton. We've got to put them under pressure, put them on the back foot right from the start of the game. It's one of those games that if Arsenal was to get an early goal, their fans might just turn. Their players might just get really, really nervous. And the sort of things that's happened to us a lot in the past might happen to Everton and they might just wilt. Now, Alexis Sanchez has to come back into the starting lineup. I know what's been going on. There's rumours that last week he didn't even feel like playing because of all the travelling he's done. But listen, he's got to get back in the frame now. He would have been fully rested. And listen, Alexis Sanchez in your team is a world-class player. He can be the difference in a game like this. He's the type of player that the Everton defenders will be fearful of. And they haven't been defending well this season, Everton. I mean, guys like Ashley Williams have been really poor. They've just not been defending to how they've done over previous years. So we can get at them. Ozil, will he start? If he starts, he needs a big game. I mean, that miss that he had last week at Watford was really, really bad. If Ozil starts, he owes Arsenal and the fans a big game. Still hasn't signed a new contract. Rumours about him signing for Manchester United have been flying around. You know, fans could quickly turn on him, which is something that hasn't really happened in the past. But with this talk of Man United and that, fans could turn on him if he doesn't have a good game. And basically, we're probably going to see the same sort of team that we've seen, you know, basically all season. And that's with Xhaka in the midfield. Maybe Ramsey might come back in. Will Koscielny be fit at the back? Who knows? But there's a good enough team that should be assembled, good enough to beat Everton. But as I said, something's going to have to give in this game unless it ends up as a draw. Everton, they need a win and they need it desperately. Arsenal need a win and they need it desperately. We haven't won away from home all season. And who is going to wilt under the pressure? Do you know what? I fancy Arsenal to get the job done. I know we haven't won a game away from home all season, but I think Everton at the moment with their current struggles, if Arsenal go there, get on the front foot, I think this is a team that we really could put a lot of pressure on and a team that could wilt. And I'm going to go for Arsenal winning this. I think it's going to be a tight game. I'm going to go for it with 1-0 to Arsenal. But I do think that Arsenal, with Alexis Sanchez back in there and with a fresh team, you know, I know that, you know, Everton played at home in the Europa League. I know that they rested some players, but Arsenal practically just played a team that they're not going to play any of those players apart from, say, Petr Cech on Sunday. Whereas with Everton, you know, they were under pressure to try and win that game. Plus, they were playing Lyon, who are a very good team. They needed to put out a stronger team. And so Arsenal should be the fresher. Arsenal should be hungry after what happened at Watford. And I think Arsenal will get the job done. So I'm going for Arsenal for winning this game by 1-0. Don't forget the OneFootball app. Link in the description. Make sure you download that to get more information on this game. But looking forward to it. It's Goodison Park. I love going up there. Good old-fashioned ground. Great atmosphere. And it should be a great game.
Subscribe to ArsenalFanTV.